town. Away came, peep game from a newcomer, so they say. I'm a new kid on the block, but they jock still. I got skills with the rock.
And you be Austin like Steve Austin. Steady Fawcett, we cash her from hitting mash burn.
On the break, you want me to take it? He's still with a left, right, it should look.
More steals than Ricky Hill from the Pac-10.
I ain't new to this, I give assists like a high school tutor. But who the hell said being a kid was easy? But ain't nothing going on but cash and be ballin'. But I guess they all is cause they hear a brother fallin'. Don't sweat it, everything's gonna be alright. Let's go back a few years to be exact. High school, the fools didn't know how to act. This ain't Joe's, the whole treated me different. But I was good on the dribble like an air.
Well, guys, Kendrick is not impressed with this Dallas Mavericks team. Thanks, we don't even deserve to be on the wait after the night. We don't even deserve that.
Let me tell you something, man. I'm listen. There's been no team deserving to get a hot L tonight than the Dallas Mavericks. They deserve every bit of that hot L. How dare they waste? And I'm talking about you, the Mavs fan. How dare they sit up there and waste 2.5 hours of your time? How dare they sit up there and come out there and not play with any effort? How dare they come in there and once again walk through a game? And then how dare they got the nerve to sit up there and complain to the referees about foul? Don't nobody complain about foul calling. I mean, they deserve those bad calls. And trust me, there was some bad calls in the ref. But they deserve every bit of those bad calls the referees were giving them. How you guys doing? It's your boy Ken and my compadre from another madre, Walt Chisholm. Mavs lose 108-102. They deserve every bit of this hot L they got.
Yeah,
and boy, did they get it.
I'm really sorry about the back win, man.
No, they deserve to lose. Listen, guys, you may not like it. I was rooting for them to lose. I was saying, please, Rocky.
Not a fan of you.
And boy, Jalen Green did me proud when he hit that three right over Luka's fat arms. He hit it right over his fat arms.
Wow, Luka's fat arms.
He does have fat arms. Come on, man. The guy, they look like the guy. Only thing the guy's lifting is a Twinkie. Come on. So the Mavs, so the Rockets win 1-0.
I thought Luka was in good shape.
Yeah, he's in A shape. It's not good, but he's in A shape. I'll let you pick which one it is. Whether it's rectangular, circular, even triangular. But it's not a good shape. He's in A shape. But Mavs win like again 108-102. The Mavs once again came out lifeless. But unlike the Minnesota game, the Houston Rockets didn't let them creep back in with turnovers. The same thing. Mavericks come out with no energy again, and the Houston Rockets played like a team that say, "Hey, we can make our name."
Beat you said they didn't play with energy. They almost brought the game back.
They didn't start the game with no energy. They didn't play with no energy. And the Houston Rockets came out and took this game seriously. You know what? We can make a statement, beating the defending Western Conference champions, and for about 35 minutes, like Baby Cooper said, Jeffrey Cooperstein, the radio host for the broadcast host for the Mavs, for about 35 minutes, the Mavericks played with no energy. If they play, like you said, if they played with the last 15 minutes like they played the first 35, they probably would have won the game by 20 instead of being down by 20. I'll tell you how bad the Mavericks played tonight. The Mavericks had no lead in this game at home. They never had a lead in this game from jump. And I'll tell you how bad the Mavericks played. Jason Kidd was so embarrassed of the Mavericks centers, he basically benched both of them. Gafford and Lively basically got benched because Sengun was giving it to him. He was giving it to him. He was giving it to him.
Put it on him.
He was giving it to him so bad with no Vaseline. Jason Kidd said, "No, y'all had enough. That's too much roughness going on for y'all. Let me take the poor babies on, sit them on the bench." And that was just embarrassing. The two centers for the Mavericks, Gafford and Lively, should be embarrassed and ashamed of themselves. Stop down. worst
Really
Mavs down.
pouring it on there, aren't you?
Yeah, now listen, it was two of those guys. Listen. The Rockets have one good big man. Adam. He's a shell of his former self. He didn't do nothing in this game. It was basically Sengun, and Sengun took those boys and put them to the woodshed and just whipped them like he wanted it to. I mean, all over the floor. He was out rebounding them. He was out hustling them. He was out physical. He was bullet balling them. I mean, he looked like what people say. He looked like the next Joker. He looked like the next Joker out there. I gotta give it to him. He whooped him so bad. Jason Kidd felt sorry for him. Put both their asses on the face.
Okay, all right. Now you put a little bit too much. Now you putting just a little bit too much on the crowd. Just calm down.
And they deserve to get put on the bench. They deserve to get that bench, and they got it. But the Mavs tried that fake comeback, which was a fake comeback. And anytime you're down 20, you got to work. You have that much energy to get back in it. You never get back in it and let the team let you back in it. Shout out to the Rockets for not letting them back in it. The Mavericks go to 3-2. The Rockets 3-2, and the Mavericks deserve every bit of it. I told you, the Mavericks are not taking these teams seriously because they think because they went to the NBA Finals, everybody's going to automatically lay down for this team, and that's not so. They got away with it against Minnesota. They bit the bullet tonight, and they deserved every bit of it. And I was here for it. I was here for 2.5 hours for it. I could have been watching Disney's Halloween. I love watching Disney's Halloween. In fact, happy Halloween, kids, to all the kids. They went out to Halloween and parents, Halloween candy and stuff like that. Nobody knocked on my front door, thank goodness. Nobody TP'd my house until I find out in the morning or egged my house. So other than that, it was a good night.
Huh. I mean, man, guess so. You done read the Mavs the riot act tonight.
I'm pretty sure Coach Kidd reading the riot act in the locker room right now. It's gonna be interesting to see what Coach Kidd. One thing about Coach Kidd, he's brutally honest, so he's not gonna miss any words. Trust me, this was a disgusting loss, and the Mavericks deserve every bit of it.
No, you right about that part. He ain't gonna mess up no words. He gonna tell you what he is.
That post game interview is gonna be I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that more than I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to that more than this damn game that I watched. That's gonna be probably the most interesting. You're gonna see more fight in that post game you ever seen out on that court tonight.
Yeah, Mavericks came out a little lethargic tonight, and
a little. They were down.
Yeah, I shouldn't say a little.
They were down 20 midway through the second. Early in the second. They were down 20. They never led in this game.
Right. They came out and hit a three to start the game.
Yeah, Houston hit a 3 to start the game and they never trailed. It was 3-0, and that was the closest the Mavs got this game was 3-0 in the first quarter. Good Lord. Oh man, like I said, you want it. Listen, you're at home. I know this to bug up kids behind because you preached the off season about being better at home, and the Mavericks come out and they show no fight at home. They show no kind of gumption at home, at least for the first half and the early part of actually midway part of the third quarter. They showed no fight at home. This is going to bother Coach Kidd because he preached. You got a 5-game homestand. This is the time you start to build your record up. And now the Mavs are 3-2. Like I said before, if it's a 3-2 homestand, it's a failure of a homestand. The Mavs now got to win 4 straight to even qualify for myself this being a good homestand. If they lose another one, this is a failed homestand, or lose more than that. And we've seen that before with the Mavericks. For some reason, they don't play well at home. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't know how to answer that. But this was a disgusting.
Beat the Spurs at home.
This was disgusting. It was a home game where they played once again. They played god awful in the first half, but then they had a hot shooting third quarter, which kind of catapulted them to a win. And then what was the other home game they played? What's the other home game?
Was the Suns home? No, the Suns was on the road. I think they've been on the road. What?
No. Who
Utah,
they played?
was Utah? I think Utah was at home.
Yeah, Utah. They were playing with their food. They should have been up on their team by 20, and they were higher up than about 12 and 11. And a lot of guys, some guys off this show, kind of, oh, don't worry about it. I'm trying to listen. I know tendency. The Mavs playing around the food. They met a team that wanted to get up in them like some tight draws, and they did. And the Houston Rockets did just that. Jumped out on them. The Mavs tried to make this fake comeback, but a little too late. You deserve that bit of that. We got the highlights.
Yeah, let's get over it too. I don't know if these, according to you, these ain't highlights. These are low lights.
Well, these are highlights for the Houston Rockets. Clutch City. Don't underestimate the heart of a champion.
Mm.
Look at that. Yeah, boy. Yeah, that's the perfect music right there, Michael Myers. Because, boy, it was scary. Look at that wide open three.
Yeah.
Let me look. Look. Walt, if I could, you can't rewind that back and pause.
Yes, I can.
Wasn't nobody near Dylan Brooks. That tell you how.
Yes, I can.
Pause.
Wide open.
Well, I mean, nobody came out there to contest, and nobody come out to run him off the three. He just stayed there and took a practice three. That's what I knew. I said, yeah. Look at Luka, his fat arms.
Oh. Nice block there. Oh, whoa. What was that?
Yeah. I mean, Luka not look at the ball, just non-lethargic. That's what it is right there. You should have known then the Mavericks wasn't ready to play, and they showed it. They showed the whole bit. I feel sorry for the people who paid the ticket.
Chicken says tonight is an example of what happens when you don't take a good basketball team out of the game early on.
Yep. Listen, I feel sorry for the people who paid their money. They should get their money back. Watching this, man.
You can't get a refund.
I'll be getting see. This is the reason why I don't go to games. I'd rather watch them at home because listen.
Refund after they lost.
Listen, you gotta tell me you some play like this. I paid for a seat and then I gotta drive. I gotta pay for. I gotta spend my gas money on the way back home. Woo, I'll be pissed in the mud. This game right here make you want to go out. This game right here make you want to go out after the game.
Ooh, wow, another one.
This is a game right here make you want to go after the game and go drinking.
I think that was from Shep.
Yeah, Shepard. Reed Shepard, who don't know the NBA, like whose breath smelling like Similac, wet all behind the ears.
Damn good college player.
He looked like he just came from Bible class and he just giving it to the Mavericks.
Oh, just throwing anything up.
No resistance. Where's Gafford and Lively at?
Okay, Kyrie.
Kyrie tried.
Kendrick said North going to win this game. Kyrie was going to score 50.
Yeah, because he was the only one really to hit anything. Luka, Doey Luka. Then you had play-in Clay. Then you had nothing from the centers. Gafford and Lively. The rest of them fools just going through the motions. No Jay Washington. He didn't have nothing. Another game where you didn't get nothing out of Quentin Grimes or Najee Marshall. I mean, guys just watching the game. And they watched the hot air. So it is what it is. Look at there.
Okay. That's a nice little alley-oop.
Chicken. You know, guys ain't getting effort when at the end of at halftime. You got multiple guys with three fouls. You literally had 2 or 3 guys at halftime on the Mavericks, but with 2 or more fouls. I mean, Jesus Christ.
No. Okay, that's a brick. Oh, but what's up with all these rebounds the Mavericks gave up tonight too? I mean, my God.
Well, that tells you right there. That wasn't physical. Didn't want it. They just allowed the Houston Rockets to punk them. And to me that falls strictly on Gafford and Lively. Those are guys got to stand up in the middle of in the middle of the locker room and say, hey, I didn't do my job tonight. We didn't do our job tonight because them guys just punked. They got every rebound while we were standing out there just holding the Johnsons. Just holding the Johnsons. Just they ain't doing nothing. Good grief. Look at her.
Oh man, just to the basket.
Look at her. Just bad. Just bad. Just bad. Look at her. And Matt, I mean, it was just when you don't rebound, you don't play defense, you can't get back in games, and that's what was the tail of the tape in the first half and most of the third quarter. This is the start of the third quarter. It got worse from this. This was the first possession for the Rockets. It just went right in like it was nothing. Like it was nothing. Okay, here we go. Another one.
Dylan Brooks.
We got Dylan Brooks yamming on you. No lift, Dylan Brooks yamming on you. You know you got something. You know something wrong. That's Kyrie. He's trying. Kyrie's trying to shoot the Mavs in the game, but you know there's so much that Hiller can do. I mean, you got it was so bad for the Centers. Dwight Powell made an appearance, and he was
that's CL Depot.
He was the best big man the Mavs had tonight. That lets you know how bad Gafford and Lively played. He was by far the best big man. I mean, it was so bad out there. I mean, Jesus. I mean, they put Jaden Hardy in the second half. You was a kid, don't even touch Jaden Hardy in the second half. He put him in the second half. Said, man, I need something.
Come out here. He said, come out here and give me something.
Something. Look at her. No resistance. Guys just getting beat off the dribble. And then you got nothing from your center. Look at her. Woo! It was a layup face. It's going to be interesting seeing the points in the paint. I mean, my God.
There's Clay for three. Clay hit a three.
Yeah, who nobody cares.
What do you mean nobody cares? They were on a run.
I mean, look here. The Mavs got out rebounded 50-37. This some last season stuff right here. Out offensive rebound 18-10. I mean, good grief. Good grief.
What's Luke gonna do here? Oh, look at that. Step back or pull back three.
That's probably because his legs were tired. Just go ahead and shoot the ball, man. Just go shoot the ball. I don't know. If that's the case, I don't know why you paying $300 million for Kyle Korver.
Come on, man.
I mean,
looking for three again.
That's basically what you're doing. You paid $330 million for Kyle Korver.
Come on, man. So disrespectful.
That man will turn. Luka used to be a baller, man. He'll turn into Kyle Korver. All he wants to do is out there shoot threes. Woo. Yeah, that was it. 108-102. The Mavericks don't get the big cover behind Victor like they did last season. The Rockets shut the door on them. They said that's not happening. It's not happening this year. Like I said, both teams now 3-2 in the division. Let's go ahead and get to the stats and facts of this disgusting, lousy loss. The Mavericks had no life, no energy. Didn't want to do anything. Sit there and just steal a check. All right. The Houston Rockets, and it was the crazy thing. The Mavericks outshot the Houston Rockets percentage-wise. But I'm going to show you something to tell the reason why they got the behind beat in this game. Houston Rockets shot 41%. To the Mavericks, 46%. He said, man, good grief. The Mavericks didn't win that game. The Houston Rockets also shot 8 for 34 on threes for 24%. He said, dang, the team shot 41% from the field and 24% from three. You didn't win that game. Yeah, the Mavericks were also 10 for 30. Yeah, bless you, man. You had to get that bad game out there, no, too, huh? Walt? 33%. But look at this. The that bad game's up your nose. You had to get it out. The Mavs were 20 out of 27. The Rockets were 20 out of 27 for the free throw line, 74%. The Mavericks were 14 out of 20 for 7%. But here's the tail of the tape, like I just mentioned. The Rockets out-rebounded the Mavericks 50-37.
Good God.
You mean to tell me a team that's got Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford on it only got 37 rebounds? That means you're not playing hard. The Rockets also out-offensive rebounded the Mavericks 18-10. Assists were even, 21 apiece. Steals in favor of the Mavs 6-4. Blocks in favor of the Mavs 7-4. Total turnovers, both teams only turned over 10 times. But the Rockets had 21 points off the Mavericks 10 turnovers, and the Mavericks had 16 off the Rockets 10 turnovers. Fast break points. Edge was the Rockets 18-13. And Walt, this is a killer stat right here. This is what's gonna get you beat. Not only did you get out dominated on the board, you got dominated in the paint. This was some last year stuff right here before they got the Gafford trade and PJ trade. The Mavericks got out pointed in the paint 58-44. The Rockets only put 60 points in the paint on the Mavericks. That's not gonna get it done. That's a guaranteed AO right there. Let's get to the box score on this disgusting game.
Hey, you sound disgusting, man.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I hate to sit here and watch this, but I ain't for the cuss. Okay. Kyrie Irving, he had 28 points in this game. He was by far one of the best Mavericks for the night. 28 points in this game. 7 assists, 8 boards. Almost had a triple-double in this game. He was 10 of 20, 5 of 6, 3 of 3 for the free throw line.
Before you go on, June 41 says, I feel like we beat ourselves in the first half. Maybe a lineup coherency. It was a loss, but a learning curve we needed, boys. Thank you, June.
No, they didn't need no learning curve. It's a veteran team. They're not 20-20. This is a veteran team. The Mavericks been playing around with their food for the first part of the early part of this season. It just bit them in the behind on the night. 43 minutes for Kyrie, 28 points, 7 assists, 8 boards in this game. He was 5 or 6.
There's a learning lesson from every game, Kendrick.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure when you hear the interview from Coach Kidd, he's gonna think different. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The second best Mavs of the night, and I can't believe I'm saying this. Dwight Powell. 6 minutes, 4 points. He was a +1, 2 rebounds. But he came in and hustled. He showed more heart than the starting and the backup center did. Also, Spencer did. It was a lot of bad Mavs out in this game. Let's give it to Klay Thompson. 12 points. He hit some threes in the late in the game. I guess the boosted his total up to 12. He was a -9. He had 1 steal, 1 assist, 1 rebound. PJ Washington, 37 minutes. He had 6 points, 3 blocks, 3 assists, had 9 boards in the game. I guess you can speak against Spencer did with 4 points in 12 minutes. There was a lot of bad play there. Quentin Grimes was god awful in this game. He had 1 point. And the bad thing about Quentin Grimes he could have had 3, because the points he only had opportunity to score for the free throw line. He couldn't even do that right. Najee Marshall, once again, he got his check. He got his big money contract king. He had 4 points in this game in 22 minutes. He was 2 out of 3 from the field, 2 rebounds and 3 assists. And let's get to the bad right here. Luka Doncic, 38 minutes.
Oh,
I don't want to hear about him being hot in the last part of the game, hitting them little insecure threes He had 29 points. No reason that he was god awful in this game. When he wasn't complaining for fouls, he was fouling. He had 5 fouls, and he complained about everyone that he thought got on him. It looked like Game 4 of Luka in the finals this time. Except he didn't foul out. I wish he would have fouled out, but the ref took it easy on him. He had 1 steal in the game. He also had 2 assists, 5 rebounds, and 5 rebounds in this game. 3 of 7 from 3, 2 or 4 from free throw. He couldn't even do that right. He couldn't hit free throws. He was 50% from free throws. But the 2 worst players for the Mavericks, I mean, good Lord. Where did we start? Who was worse? Both played 30 minutes combined. Let's start with Daniel Gafford. 15 minutes. He had 6 points. He was a minus 15 in this game. 1 assist, 3 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the field. This man's big old self had 3 rebounds in the game. Derek Lively wasn't much better. He had 15 minutes. He was 2 or 4 from the field. He almost fouled out. He had 5 fouls. He had just as many fouls as he did points. He had 6 points, 5 fouls. He had 2 assists, 3 rebounds. So you mean to tell me
on the floor?
So you mean to tell me Gafford and Lively had 30 minutes combined? They had 12 points. They combined for nine fouls. They had 3 blocks, and they had 6 rebounds combined. Meanwhile, Sengun had 17 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. He was a plus 10 in 35 minutes. That one man had more minutes, more points, and more rebounds than them combined. That'll let you know right there how bad those 2 guys are. Moving on, let's move on to the Rockets. Jabari Smith Jr., 14 points.
A real basketball team, right, Kendrick?
Yeah. 29 minutes. He was 5 of 10 from the field. He also had 6 rebounds in the game. Dylan Brooks balled. He was talking mess to everybody. He was letting them know. He had a right to let them know. He had 17 points in 41 minutes. Also had 4 rebounds and 2 assists in the game. 1 block.
You're all about the Houston Rockets tonight, aren't you?
Yeah, Sengun, he was balling, man. Like I said, 17 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists. He was looking like Baby Joker out there. 7 of 9 from the free throw line.
Baby Joker.
Baby Joker.
Joker.
Fred VanVleet.
Don't you think you might be putting just a little bit too much on that one?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Did you watch the game? Fred VanVleet.
Hell, the other night when the Mavs and the Suns, they had Nurkic looking like Nurkic O'Neal.
Let me tell you something, boy. These centers eating the Mavericks up, especially Euro centers. I don't know what it is. Fred VanVleet. This is how bad it was for the Mavericks. Fred VanVleet didn't even have to score. He just had 4 points, 4 assists. In 39 minutes, he said, "We kicking their ass so bad. I just sit over here and just drink some Gatorade or something." Jalen Green, he was the high score. He was the high point man for the Rockets tonight. 36 minutes, 9 of 21. He had 23 points. He was a plus 12. He also had 12 assists. He also had 12 rebounds. So he out-rebounded himself, both your centers. Jalen Green, a 2-guard, out-rebounded by himself, both your centers. Good Lord. He also had 4 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block in 36 minutes of play. Taj Eason, 15 points in 19 minutes, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and walked over Daniel Gafford's cold dead grave. Daniel Gafford just played there. Ashur Thompson.
It's not too bad Gafford trying to fight him.
Yeah, Daniel Gafford didn't want this smoke.
He didn't want this smoke.
Up the point of you, like Coco. I want you, brother. Yo, please. No, sit down, man. Thompson, 10 minutes. He was a plus 7. He had 4 rebounds, 1 assist. He was 4 or 5 from the field. Cam Whitmore, 8 minutes. He had 6 points, 1 assist. Steven Adams, 10 minutes. He didn't do anything. He was a minus 4. And Reed Shepherd came in, your guy. He had 5 minutes. Had
Can't erase what we was, Shep.
had a +5. He had 2 points and 1 rebound, and that's the stats and facts of his disgusting, lousy L that the Mavericks deservedly should have got tonight. Back to you, Walt.
Come on, man. You can be a little bit more compassionate than that. It's just one game.
Listen, man. I am happy. I'm happy the Mavs got that L. They deserved every bit of it. They got all of it they can handle. And you know what? Just for wasting my time, I hope they get another one on Sunday. Let's go, Cowboys. I mean, that's how the Cowboys win and the Mavs get another.
The Mavs put up a good fight tonight.
Okay, so you okay? Well, is Coach Kidd ready?
We don't want that because that means they play on Sunday.
Is Coach Kidd ready?
No, Coach Kidd, but I'm waiting on Luka. Luka talk. I'm downloading Luka right now.
Oh, he talked. Oh, really? He had nerve. He had nerve to show his face out there in front of everybody.
What's wrong with Luka?
What's wrong with him?
What's wrong with Luka? What did Luka do tonight? Luka scored. Luka scored 29 points. What's wrong with Luka?
Listen, whoa! It is 10:39. We do not have another 2 hours to go on. What's wrong with that man? That will take 2 hours. All right. So let's just get his little Mickey Mouse.
What?
Let's get his little Mickey Mouse behind up to the podium so he can go in and kind of seemingly try to talk English up there and get him out the way.
Wow. I didn't. So you challenging your inner Donald Trump behind this lawsuit. Basically becoming a racist.
I'm Luka Doncic.
Wow.
That's what he sounds like after every game. At least Dirk Nowitzki after tried to learn the English language.
Oh, ouch!
Just mumbling everything.
Let me guess, you want the Mavericks to put up a wall next after this and get rid of them or something.
You know what? No. They can put up a wall around it right now. Bad this team play. They need to be playing out in the parking lot. Just put some rims up there. Say y'all deserve to play in this building. Put some rims. Just put some rims out in the freeway. Maybe they have more engines than cars.
And they just newly renovated the AAC. Well, here's Luka. Here's Luka with his post game rendition of what happened tonight.
How much did the slow start affect the outcome of this game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, that's on me. I'm just starting pretty tough, pretty bad. So I'll take it. I'll take the blame because, I got to do way better than that. I know I can do it, so just got to focus and play my game.
How much of an impact did Jalen Green have on the game tonight?
Sorry?
Jalen Green.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a great player, he's young, very athletic. He can shoot. He can do a lot of things on the floor. So we wanted to double him in the beginning, and then he just played really well.
What adjustments did you guys make in the second half that kind of propelled the comeback, and what do you think ultimately held you guys back?
Yeah, I mean, just playing our game, we didn't foul at the end. I think we're fouling a lot. But I think we're playing great defense. It's just, we got to end possessions. I think they have a lot of offensive rebounds. But I think before that, we're playing good defense.
Do you have any ideas why you have been starting slow with your shooting in some of the games so far this season?
I mean, if I would know, I probably wouldn't start that slow. It's just, I didn't have preseason, so I'm just trying to get back into my rhythm.
Do you feel like you're getting closer to back to that regular season rhythm?
I mean, in the fourth quarter, I kind of felt a little bit like myself, so that was a good thing for me. But obviously, we didn't get the win, so it wasn't good enough. But just trying to play my game.
When you hit that three to cut it to 3 points 2 minutes ago, did you get a sense you guys maybe would be able to pull it out tonight?
Yeah, for sure. And the next, we got to stop. I don't want to talk about the next play, but it's all right.
Luke, in some of the past games, we've seen you wear the arm sleeve on your left arm. I saw you take that foul or take that hard fall in tonight's game. Is there any concern with your left arm and injury there?
I mean, it's just the elbow. It's a big, how do you say, bruise. But it's fine. Just fingers got a little tingly, but it's fine. No worries. Thank you.
Thank you, Luka.
Well, Kendrick, he took accountability for what happened tonight.
That's great. Did this fool just say they played good defense?
But they did. Well,
Did this
wasn't the
fool
best,
just say,
but they played all right.
this fool just sit up here and say with a straight face and I think we played good defense.
From June J41, Rockets are tough. They came out with a defensive intensity we haven't seen this year. Steven Adams looked like the Terminator, and it says, "I'll bet Buddy $50 on the Falcons." Well, he might take. Well, unfortunately, he probably gonna take the Falcons too.
Yeah. Did this fool just sit up here and say that they play? Y'all didn't play good defense. Yeah, you know why you didn't play good defense? I'm gonna repeat just what I said. You had 3 players with 3 fouls in the first. You didn't play good defense, and you were fouling in the second half. You kind of, Coach Kidd kind of jumped up the game in the fourth quarter where y'all had to play small because your bigs didn't have nothing. But other than that, it was a layup line. I just mentioned, I just read out the team stats again. It was 58 points in the paint. That means them guys will get. That means look like half of their points, 58 points in the paint. That means, more than half of their points were in the paint. So there was no good defense getting played there, Luka. Listen, we saw Luka at his worst again, and it's come to the point where then you got to start questioning this guy's condition. And listen,
wow,
he's never going to beat anybody with athleticism. We accept that's just not going to happen. God blessed him with a lot of things. Athleticism wasn't one of them. So the one thing that I don't give him a pass for is not being in condition. And this been now going on since his, I say, 3rd year in the league. In his second year, he was slim and he was getting by guys, at least able to get by guys a little bit. But this is becoming a pattern with him. He looks flabby. You can look at the back fat coming out the
what?
What? Yeah, you can look at the back fat coming out the back of the jersey. I mean, it's just not a good look. The one thing I don't give a pass because I seen it with Dirk. Dirk was never wasn't an athlete. In fact, he probably was a lesser athlete than Luka was. But Dirk kept himself in the top shape as he could because he knew I have to be in this shape to be able to at least give myself a chance to compete. This was a bunch of athletes out there picking up Luka 94 feet. They were picking him up, and he couldn't get by him because he had too much weight on him. He was too slow. He was too out of shape. And then on the defense end, they was using him. If you really watch the game, they was using him as a layup line. It looked just like the Boston Celtics game in the finals. He couldn't get by. He couldn't get by Jaylen Brown, but Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum can get by him anytime they want.
Yes, they were.
And that's a sign you out of shape. And he can talk about, well, I was injured. And so, listen, at some point you got to get yourself in shape. He's heavy in his lower body. That's the reason why he got a lot of lower leg injuries with calf strain because he's too heavy down there. And it's not gonna help him as his career go on. As his career, when he's 20, he's 25 going 26. When he start getting 27, 28, he's gonna look worse and worse if he start taking this serious and getting his body in the proper shape as he can. Because he ain't gonna be able to. As the older he get, he's not gonna be able to get up and down the court with these boys. And if that's the point, I'm gonna agree with Walt. Then you gotta take his big ass off the ball and put it in Kyrie and just say, hey, just go post up. And that way you ain't got further go. And you can just use your heaviness and your weight and your girth just to back people down. Because he can't get by folks. I was looking at the game. I'm looking at him trying to, when Kyrie had it going, Luka hit that 3, and then he tried to take people off the dribble, and he couldn't get by him, and he's up there complaining, referee, I got fired. No, you didn't. You can't get by the guy. That's the reason why he's taking all these threes now, because he can't get by nobody anymore. That's fact, point, period. I ain't backing
You
off
know,
of that.
but remember what I was saying earlier. I was like, if Kyrie and Clay are gonna be in the game, maybe Lucas should go play again in the post while they stand on the outside.
What? That's anytime. If he's gonna be in this shape, I said it. A post Luka is the best Luka because he's not committing himself to his conditioning, and he can't get by guys like he did when he was 22 years old or 21 years old because he had a lot of injuries and his weight's bigger than it was back then. I could say I would say this: Luka playing weight the last 3 years, it's been around 255, maybe 260. I think I'd say right now he may be about 248, 245. But when Luka's second year, when he came on the league real strong, if you remember, that was the COVID year. Luka was playing around about 230, maybe about 228. That was the best version. If he commits himself to get down to that weight, yeah, he has a chance to get by these guys, but he can't get by nobody playing at no 250 pounds. He can't get by Jalen Green or Brooks. Them guys are athletes. He can't get by those guys not knowing that he's already athletic and carrying over 25 more pounds of weight. That's just not gonna happen. And that's just fact. That's just fact. I don't pull no punches with guys. When you're not sitting up there doing what you're supposed to be doing, this is going to all-on problem. Then you got to be called to the carpet.
Ouch. Pulling in Lucas' card right now. Well, let's hear from Coach Kidd, hear what he had to say. I know you've been dying to hear from this. You think Coach Kidd's brutally honest. Let's see if he's going to be brutally honest right here.
Yeah, how bad his team played.
Did that slow start have on the final outcome tonight?
Yeah, I think that had something to do with it, the slow start. But we've started slow the whole season, and we're 5 games into this, and we got to figure out how to get off to better starts. The slow start, but the fouling and the rebounding, that's what it comes down to, and so we got to be better in that area.
What about Jalen Green? What kind of impact did he have tonight?
Yeah, I thought he came out and set the tone. Being able to shoot the three, being able to get to the rim. But I thought, again, we contested a lot of his shots. But, again, he's improved. He's worked on his game. And Houston played hard. They're a good team and well coached.
You mentioned the fouling, and I'm not trying to get you in trouble, but how did you see the game being officiated early on? Kind of how did that affect the rhythm of the game?
Yeah, I thought that the referees were great. It's us. We got to be better. We're out here hacking them, and so we got to be able to. There's smart fouls and there's bad fouls, and we got a ton of bad fouls, and it's all coachable. It's all fixable. It's early in the season, but it's not the referees. It's us. We got to be better, and so you're not gonna get me in trouble. And so the referees did their part tonight. We did not, and so we'll watch video tomorrow and get better.
And then Luka accepted responsibility. He talked about his shooting. No, he didn't go through a preseason, but just kind of what do you attribute some of those shooting struggles to?
Yeah, I think it's not just him; it's a we, and so he's one of our leaders and he's taking responsibility. But I think we have to be better. Overall, we're getting good looks. They're not going down for us right now. We can't get frustrated with misses. And so, again, we're getting in the paint. We're missing some layups. We're missing free throws. And so I think sometimes we kind of get frustrated, and we got to be a little bit better and positive, our energy, redirect it, move on to the next play. And and we'll get there. But, again, it's not just Luka. We're just not shooting the ball straight, and that's a carryover to our defense, and our defense not being able to rebound the ball. Giving up 19 offensive rebounds, that's tough.
Coach, you talked about the fouls. Your big, in particular, your big guys got in foul trouble. You made the adjustment to go PJ on Şengün. Şengün had 0 points in the fourth. What's your assessment on PJ Washington's versatility on defense?
We need 4 PJ Washingtons to guard. I mean, he's done everything we've asked him since he's gotten here. He's guarded everybody, and he did another great job guarding their center. But we have to be better. Our centers have to be better. We as a team have to be better. We can't rely on PJ to, turn off everyone's water. It's got to be a group effort. And but PJ was great tonight defensively. being able to go get to the 5 and then be able to help us rebound the ball. We went extremely small, but it got us back into the game.
How do you get other guys involved in the offense? I think against Phoenix it was the same three that had 10 or more points in the same thing tonight.
Yeah, I think just we got to keep it simple. And right now we're not simple. We're being a little bit more. I think just over dribble. We got to move the ball. The multiple guys got to touch it before we shoot it.
What did,
All right, Kendrick,
what
I
did
saw you over there clapping your hands. What's going on?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you was gonna happen? What did I tell you? One thing about Coach Kidd, he brutally honest. He listen. I didn't have to listen. Y'all can sit up there and say, "Oh, Kidd don't know what you're talking about." I just repeated to you what I knew what the coach was gonna say. He flat out said, "We've been getting off the slow starts. It wasn't just this game. We've been getting out the slow starts this whole year, and that's got to change. We're not playing physical. We sitting up there hacking. It wasn't like I said before. It wasn't on the referees. We just sitting up there hacking, and then crying about foul. So when you're hacking, that means you're not playing defense. Also, I guess a shot at his centers. Our centers are playing well. That's the reason why I wish we had 4 PJ Washington. But PJ Washington can't turn everybody's ball off. We got to be able to defend all around. It just can't just be PJ Washington. That's a shot at his centers. The PJ Washington had to play the center position and played it better than his two I guess co-starting centers. He didn't do a damn thing after he called them out. So yeah, I congratulate Coach Kidd on that. It wasn't about the referee. It was about the Mavericks not sitting up there playing hard. And it was a damn shame out there on a Halloween day. Parents were taking their kids trick or treating, and the Mavericks looked like the biggest trick on the corner. I ain't talking about treats. Congratulations to Coach Kidd for calling his team out. And not sitting up there hollering about foul. It wasn't nothing to do with no foul. Remember, we sit up there just fouling all because they couldn't keep the Rockets up in front of them, or didn't want to keep the Rockets in front of them.
Yeah. Well, you were spot on what you thought the coach was going to say. Are you a Coach Kidd whisperer now? Are you a Coach Kidd one? Are you one and the same? How does this work?
Well, we've been doing Mavs games for how long now? 5 years, about 5 years. Even before when Coach Kidd got here.
Since the pandemic.
So we pretty much know what Coach is going to say. So a lot of people give Coach a little flack. So sometimes we make fun of him. Sometimes he does some crazy stuff. But we kind of know Coach how he goes into a game and how he feels about a game, whether it's a win or a loss. And you knew people were going to get called out. The defense got called out. The intensity got called out. The slow starts got called out. His centers got called out, and the other guys other than PJ Washington, defense got called out. Like I said before, it was a layup line out there, and nobody wanted to rebound, and everybody fouled. That means you went into the game, and Coach Kidd, like I said, was gonna make it be heard, because this was just not this game thing. This was the first half of the San Antonio game. This was the whole game in the Phoenix game. This was the whole game in the Utah game. They just won on talent because Utah was probably one of the 2 worst teams in the league. And this was the first quarter, and midway through the second of the Minnesota game. It was just this time the Rockets didn't turn the ball over like Minnesota did to get the Mavericks back in the game. The Rockets played basically turnover free and got the dub. The Mavs, I give the Mavs no credit for coming back in this game. You sitting up there, you never took a lead. You down 20 plus in this game. They deserve this hot L, and then we move on and we see if the Mavericks can show in the pride on Sunday.
Yeah. Is it going to be taking on the Orlando Magic on Sunday. Well, don't get too excited because it looks like Paolo is going to be out.
Oh man, come on, man.
Yeah,
Well,
Paolo.
hold on. That may be worse because we know, at least in recent history, we know when the Mavericks face teams that they best players out, boy, they think they got that thing won. They end up getting a hot air, so that may be worse.
Well, there you go.
There you
go.
go.
Well, you still got the Wagner brothers over there.
Oh yeah, Luka may be getting he may give you a game since he hates he hate one Wagner brother. You don't hate the other one, but I know he hates one Wagner brother on there. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, my coach, Coach Mose. I love you, Coach Mose. That man should have had the head coach.
Sound like you knew the coach Kid. You the new Coach Kid whisperer.
I mean, he should have been the head coach. And listen, if the Coach Kid didn't get out of his damn pitch, because Coach Mose should have had the head coaching job here until a certain coach cut his hamstring, his Achilles, his calf muscle from the back, and then walked right back out the door. I'm talking about Rick Carlisle.
All right. Well, I mean, let me see if anybody else did anything.
We can do scores around the association before we get.
Let me see if anybody else did any talking real quick. No, that's it.
Let's do scores around the association.
It's Friday. It's Friday somewhere. I mean,
yeah,
it's Friday somewhere.
It's about to be Friday in New York. It's about 1 minute from Friday in the East Coast. All right, let's get to the.
We know what Friday is.
Yes,
that's the day a brother gets paid.
Hey, congratulations to all that gets paid. I won't be getting paid this Friday. Get paid next Friday.
Oh, damn.
All right, let's get to it. Keep the music up. You don't need to do the NBA. No, I want the.
Oh, you want to go back? You want to go back to getting paid on Friday? Okay.
Yeah, somebody's getting paid. I mean, not me, but somebody's getting paid. Yeah, let's keep that going. Let's keep that vibe going. Okay. All right. Yeah, time to get paid. Yeah, the Rockets got paid. They paid the Mavericks ass. All right, it's 4 games in the association today. I mean tonight. Let's kick off with like we saw the Mavericks embarrassing loss to the Rockets, 108 to 102. Also the San Antonio Spurs. I guess they met somebody their own size. They defeated the Utah Jazz, 106 to 88. Boy, things don't look good with Doc Rivers. I give him to Christmas. I think he's gonna be up out of there. The Memphis Grizzlies demolished the Milwaukee Bucks, 122 to 99. Wow. And then one game in progress. The Clippers, don't look now, but the Clippers playing good ball. I guess James Harden got what he wanted. The ball in his hands and nobody else. The Clippers lead the Suns by 15. What is it? Yeah, 15. 82 to 67. That's early in the third quarter on NBA TV. That's the scores around the association. Talking about me, myself, and I. Sam Putney and Walt Chisholm.
That's what I'm at.
It is.
All right, so we are off until Sunday. Well, we actually gonna be on pretty much all day on Sunday because we got double duty. Because the Cowboys play at noon and then the Mavericks play at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Interesting day on Sunday. So, man, get ready for that. Yeah, like I said,
we have a back-to-back. Don't Mavs play Monday, don't we? Mavs play Monday.
I believe so against the Pacers.
Yeah, so 3 games in 2 days.
Oh, you can see your favorite coach.
Good God, geez, it gets bad to worse.
Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You can see your favorite coach and everything. Well, okay. So, like Kendrick said, come on, man. Better than that. Man bought the shit. Man helped bring the championship to the city. Don't do that, man.
Did he put his name in the Raptors yet?
I don't think so. His name's on the court, I believe, though.
His name on the Mavericks court?
Yeah,
Wow.
they got to list the name of almost every. They got to list the name of every person who.
It's everybody. Okay, yeah, he ain't special. He ain't special. I thought his name was actually on the car saying, get that line.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all on Sunday, but until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do his best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live on Sunday for Cowboys, Falcons, and Mavericks Magic.
Hell, if his name's on the court, Avery Johnson say where my name is.
Oh man, it's on the court as a player and a coach.
Oh man.
I'm so glad it's Friday. That's when a brother gets paid.